Hey guys, it's me Charlie. Guess what? These are all my little button quills that just hatched. They all hatched about Sunday night, and today's Tuesday, and today's date is August 9th, 2011. And today I came home and more babies hatched. And these babies actually are the babies of the babies that you saw when I first started doing button quills. So I ended up ordering some button quills off of eBay, and I incubated all the little babies, or all the little eggs, and I got a bunch of babies. And when I incubated, I thought, okay, I'm just going to see if the fertility on these little guys that I have is really good or not. And I threw the eggs in the incubator, and I put in some white ones. I put in some of my mixed ones. I put my Darth Vader eggs in there. I put my red-breasted eggs in there. And I thought to myself, I wonder if these are going to hatch. Well, 17 days passed and there was no peeping. And I decided to just, you know, check them out, maybe raise up the temperature a little bit more. And I also raised the humidity. I was actually putting water in there like every other day. And then all of a sudden I came home from work and there was a bunch of little babies hatching. I ended up with 13 babies that hatched out of 14 eggs. And I still have another egg in there, which is the 14th egg. And hopefully it'll hatch. It was actually put in a few days later, so it may hatch. So I'm practically getting 100% hatch rate. Then I decided to take my mixed pair, which is a caramel female and a chocolate female and a white male, and I stuck some of their eggs in there, and of course I came out with a cinnamon one right there. Not a very good video. And maybe one or two white ones. Then I stuck two pure white button quill eggs in the incubator, and I ended up with two more white ones. So now I have four white ones in here. I have five Darth Vaders, and I still have two more to hatch. And the Darth Vader babies come from a breeding pair that the male does not want a second female. He just wants one female, so he's very loyal to his female. And then I also got my red-breasted pair. Now, they are in a trio, and the two females and the male are obviously mating every day because all of the eggs hatched. But the funny thing is, this afternoon when I got home, I ended up with like 8 more new babies. So I pulled them out of the incubator, and I noticed that the one way back there in the corner, actually you can't see it in this video, his body is black and his face is black. And he's different, meaning that he's a Darth Vader, but I don't know what kind of Darth Vader. So he's right there, way in the corner. See, right there. That little guy wiggling right there, right next to the thermometer. Because I have some Darth Vaders, which is that little guy in the center. And the way I can tell is that their cheeks are black, and they have a little bit of white on their chest. And as they grow, they become polka dot, like black and white polka dots when they're about 2 weeks old. But they look very similar to the red-breasted, which are the 3 that are in the bowl. Well, now there's one coming in. So the one that just popped in, that's a Darth Vader. The one on the edge eating in is a Darth Vader. And the 2 over here on the right is the red-breasted. And that new one that came in is actually like a caramel or cinnamon. So that belongs to my trio. That's 3 different colors. So I'm really impressed on having a bunch of babies that hatched. And my percentage is really high. So I'm really happy with that because I've been selling a lot of my eggs on eBay. I haven't had anybody do any reviews and leave any comments behind saying thanks for the eggs and they've hatched and I've got a big percentage. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, just depending on the shipping and handling, because that's not up to me. It's the way the carriers handle their boxes. When I do send videos or eggs out to my eBay customers, I do send it priority 2 to 3 days, and I send it in a small box. And I have a plastic little tray of eggs that I try to fill, and I've thrown a few extras, between 2 and 5 extras. So if you get 6 plus, you may get 10 eggs from me. And part of it's because they lay extra eggs, and the other part is because I just want to fill up those trays. I hate to send you a tray with just like 6 eggs And then there's like 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 extras that don't have eggs in it. So none of my customers have sent me a comment or a message back saying that they hatched their babies, but I sure did. So I'm very confident, very happy that they actually hatched. So this is a video on my 1-day old and my 2-day old button quails. I also have 15 more button quails that are going to be hatching this week. Hopefully by tomorrow, the next day. I'm not sure exactly when. But I ordered 12 plus and I received 15, and one was broken. 2 had holes in them, so hopefully I'll have about 12 of them hatching. And I have some silvers in there. I have a few pieds, which I'm not too crazy about, but we'll see. And some blue face. So I'm really hoping to get all those. I really want some silvers really bad. And I hope to get some blue face, but like red breasted. I really want those. I also have 15 Coternic eggs. So I ended up ordering or winning or buy it now, a mixed variety of Coternics. I think I got some Tibetans, Texas AM, Italian Golden, yeah, Golden Italian or Italian Golden, and one other, I can't remember the proper name for it, and then something with fawn, so I'm not too sure what that is. But I wasn't really wanting all those different colors. I really just wanted the Italian and what other one? The Tibetan. I just wanted those eggs because I wanted to hatch out some medium-sized button quails. Kind of like having your own chickens. Plus I want the eggs so I can eat them. Well, if you guys have any questions, any comments, any concerns, don't forget to leave a comment below. Subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you guys on the next video.